What's up, guys? Hey, just got back from our 1 o'clock coaches workout. Today has been a 2-a-day, and it's been a lot of hand and grip intensive work lately. And with the temperatures going up, the humidity going up as well, I've ended up tearing pretty bad, and not the worst it's ever been, but enough that it's affecting my training. So today I wanted to kind of share with you guys some of the tips and tricks that I use to keep good conditioning with the hands. And if you do tear, so I've got 2 on this hand, and then kind of a big bubble right there. This one's kind of starting up, all that stuff. So if you do tear, like on this hand, what are some of the things that you can be doing to recover faster, get those hands back to normal as fast as possible? So first, let's talk about preventative measures, right? A lot of people use chalk almost too much, and it dries out the hands. That's the purpose of it, to soak up the oils and the grease and all that stuff from your hands and actually give you something to grab onto. But you can use too much, and especially if you're in a humid environment, that chalk will just cake on your hands and end up causing more damage than good. So you really want to be aware of how much chalk you're actually using. I know there's quite a few articles or YouTube videos on how to appropriately use chalk, so you may want to check that stuff out. But general rule, just kind of, especially on humid days, take it easy on the chalk. If you have to come off the bar more, do so, but you don't want to be caking that stuff on and having it actually form some sort of like putty on your hand. If you get that, you need to clean your hands off and start over, and you'll typically prevent any major tears that go on. Also, if you can't avoid that type of thing, these gymnastic strips or straps, I've been using these a lot lately just to try and keep my hands in good condition. These are pretty cool, super simple to use. Essentially, so if I have this one on the dead center of my hand there, I'll just slip this on around my middle finger, and then when I tape this down around my wrist, I've got just an extra layer preventing any further damage to the hand. And if you have a pull-up intensive workout or anything that's going to most likely cause a tear, and you're at a competition, do this before you go out there. A lot of people use gloves, that's cool too. I just prefer the minimal amount of stuff on your hands, right? So if you haven't seen how to make these, I'm sure a lot of you have already experimented with these or at least seen videos of it, so I'm just going to run through this really quick. One long strip of tape. Okay, and this is not going to be the prettiest one. The more time you spend on it, probably the longer it's going to last. But you're going to fold this in half on itself. So it's now just cut in half. Make sure it's good and sticky. And then from here, you're just going to loop it up. Now you can kind of start to see it take form. Then you'll just take another piece of tape right there. Lay this down, and again, this is kind of just a rush job for you guys to get the idea. But lay it over, roll it back on itself. Boom. Clear any excess, and then you should, if you've done it right, which again, kind of a sloppy job, but boom, you can see how fast that is, and then you would just wrap your wrist up. So quick, easy technique for keeping your hands tear-free and keeping them in good condition, especially if you have a workout coming up that's going to be very hard on your hands and you're at a competition. You can't afford that stuff. So this is a quick, easy way to get that protection. Now, for me, since I've already torn, what I've found works the best actually is a pair of toenail clippers, a straight edge toenail clipper. and you just clip the excess. Typically there's going to be a flap of skin. You want to get rid of that as soon as you can. The sooner the better while the adrenaline's still going. And then obviously clean it and then dress it. So one thing I've found that works really well is just getting chapstick and keeping it moist so that it doesn't dry out and crack and just continue to get worse and worse and worse. This is kind of a consistency thing. If you're not on top of it, it's not going to get any better. But I've had tears like this where I truly take care of it and I stay focused on keeping it conditioned. They'll be good to go in about 2 days. So there are products out there. I know Climb On is a really good product for that very same thing. So you can either go with like a chapstick, you could go with Neosporin I've used in the past, you can go with the Climb On, and actually one of the things I use at home while I'm at home is coconut oil. Just cooking oil, that kind of thing, but just a good natural source, and it really does a good job of keeping your skin conditioned so that it's faster healing. So just wanted to share a couple ideas with you guys, a couple tricks and tips to keep your hands safe, especially as the temperatures go up and competition season's in full effect, especially for those CrossFitters. Be smart with your hands, because you can't lift anything if you can't actually grab it. So we want to make sure that the hands are in good condition, ready to go, and ready to pick up heavy stuff, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you got something good out of this, and as always, stay in contact with me. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you want to learn about, that kind of stuff, and we'll see what we can do. Cool? Alright, guys. Peace.